All right, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As I've always been saying, I know you guys have always been hearing this thing for a long time, and it's the one of the ways to always welcome people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. All right. So welcome to my YouTube channel. It's nice to always see you guys watch my videos. I'm very impressed in the my subscribers have reached 5, which is very impressive. All right, it's very impressive. And thank you. And that will lead me to saying like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, like and subscribe. It's going to push your channel forward. I've always been saying it in my previous videos. It's going to push your channel forward. It's going to get the information across the board, across nations, across the continent, which I hope it to be, and we should also hope that to be. All right, because I believe very well. I've been trading for 2 years plus, and I've really seen improvement in my trading. I'm not where I want to be yet, but there's a very significant, tremendous amount of change in my trading right now than from when I started. When I started, it was like Chinese. Now it's no more like Chinese, like my language now. And when I started, there's so many things I had, like nobody, the newbie traits that it comes with, get rich quick syndrome, impatience, greed, fear, and all those kind of things. And because I'm saying this, this is because I've thought about this. This is what today's topic is going to be about. It's going to be about not charts, but about psychology or the market psychology. So we'll do away with this and we'll just put it out there. Market psychology. So welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Like and subscribe and comment so that I can always know what kind of things you guys like me to put out there and touch on. All right. So let's get into the video. So first thing first, I always like to write, and the first thing we're going to put in down, it's today topic. It's not, we're not talking about the market. We might show charts, we might not show charts, but mostly it's going to be about market psychology, which is a very big percentage of trading. Right? I hear a lot of traders always saying a lot of things. People will say, "Oh, strategy is there." Strategy. Some people say is psychology. People say, "Oh, risk management." I believe there are three main parts of trading, and some are more important than some. Just like how your body now, in your own body, you have your head, you have the hand, you have the leg, you have other parts of the body. And I know you agree with me that some parts of the body are more important than some other parts of the body, such as the head. If you cut your head off, you will die. All right, we know that. But if you cut your arm off, you're likely not to die. You've seen a lot of people without hands, you see a lot of people without legs. They're not dead. You see a lot of people without foot. But you can't see someone walking without a head. That means the head is a very important part of the body. So same thing applies to every other system. Even in the government, even in everything, there is the part of that system or a body organization that is more important than the rest. So in trading, there are three. Psychology, let me write it down. But first of all, I'll start with writing today's topic, which is going to be market market psychology. Market psychology. Market psychology. All right. So we know very well that in trading there are three: market psychology, that is psychology, risk management, and your trading strategy. Right. And one of the most important is market psychology. I think I'll start from there first of all by listing the three important parts of trading. So three important parts of trading, we can see them as number one, trading strategy. trading strategy. Number two will be risk management. Number three would be market psychology. Three important parts of trading, right? So these are the three most important parts of trading. And we're going to be talking about, right, good. So these are the three important parts of trading. Trading strategy, risk management, and psychology. And we are going to be talking about the last one. I'm just going to put a sort of like a just going to add this will be the topic, market psychology. All right, so that's what we're just going to do. I'm going to add it there as market psychology. That's what we're talking about today. I'm just going to put it up here. Market psychology. All right, that will be today's topic, market psychology. So we know very well, as I was saying, that they have important parts, and I believe very well that one of the most important parts of trading is the trading side, is your psychology in the trading. The strategy, I believe the strategy is the least important, because I think after the market psychology, the next more important one is the risk management before the trading strategy. So you see that I listed it from 1, 2, 3, but actually in terms of importance, it goes from 3 to 1. Market psychology, risk management, and trading strategy. So let's get into. I always like to simplify things because I very much believe in simplification of things, making things very simplified. Human beings sometimes like to make things complicated, and some people are drawn to complicated things. All right, some people are drawn to complicate. Want it to be so complicated. The more complicated it is, the more they think it's more shiny or more so how should I say it? Like it's attractive to them. Complicated things. All right. But I think human beings should try to make things as simple as it can be, and I believe that's how everybody always learn quickly and learn fast. Right? So that is my belief. That is my belief. So I have written down simplification of market psychology because it's so simple to the sense that I could literally write it down in just three major parts. I could break it down to three major parts, which I'm going to write here. Right? So market psychology, I believe, are broken down to 1. Fear. 2. Greed. 3. Patience. All right. Patience. This is what they are breaking down to. Market psychology is in this. These are the three major ones. Now there could be others, but these are the major ones: fear, greed, and patience. This is way market. This is psychology of the whole trading industry. This is the major things that have to do with trading in terms of psychology: fear, greed, and patience. Mark that down. I want you guys to be holding your pen and paper here. You will understand this very well. Now, I'll go further to start with number 1, fear. And I have broken fear down to its own parts, broken greed to its own part. And then the last one is very much more self-explanatory. Patience. It's so clear that it's very very self-explanatory. I wish I could break it further down, but I really couldn't come out with a way to break it further down because it's just so straight. Be patient, but fear can be divided. Greed can also be divided, or greed can be derived from other things. Patience, it's just there. It just means what it is, patience. So now go further to let's go further to start speaking on them. And then greed also broken down. But I think I'm gonna write it here. First of all, let me just name random number. Let me just name it as one, one, two, three. I'm gonna put it there. So, in terms of fear, my doctors helped us to understand the fears in trading. If you read Trading the Zone, I think it's advisable to read Trading the Zone. Mark Douglas, written by Mark Douglas, and he really helped explain fear. He broke it down to just four different parts that you find in trading. There are four different parts fears in trading, and he named them one, I. He named them one, fear of losing. That's the first fear. Two, fear of fear of being wrong. And three, fear of missing out on the trade, actually missing out on the trade. And then four, fear of leaving money on the table. That was it. All right, very simple. And I really loved what my Douglas did. All right, so these are the fears there you find in trading. One is fear of losing, fear of being wrong, fear of missing out, fear of leaving money on the table. Why I'm putting this out there is that it really helped me to track my problems. Probably if I'm dealing with problem of fear, I know, okay, what kind of fear it is. We have human beings, and we are usually taught in order to solve a problem, we first of all need to identify the problem, and then we look for small reasons or small things that led to the problem. So that means we always taught to solve things from low to high. Right. First, if you have a lot of problems, first start to see the small ones you can solve, then get before you get to the bigger ones. Or if you have a problem, try to see the tiny, tiny details of small, small things that led to the problem that you can solve. Because by solving those small things, you can attack the big one. Just like a book I was reading today, Atomic Habits, a book I read, sorry. I also looked upon it today, Atomic Habits by James Clear, where he was talking about atomic, like the name of the book, Atomic Habit, that tiny, tiny habit is what lead to a big thing. So let me see success. Success does not just come up. It's from tiny, tiny, tiny successful actions you take that lead to a larger success. Same thing goes with failure. Tiny, 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 tiny uh, um, wrong decisions that you make leads to failure. Right, so same thing, my daughter broke it down to the types of fears you can get. So when you see you are experiencing a certain fear in trading, and you can decide this is fear. You come here, write it down. So I believe you guys should write it down now. Write it down. What fear am I experiencing now? Am I feeling fear of losing, fear of being wrong, fear of missing out, fear of leaving money? But I'm going to explain to you guys each of them what they mean. Some of them are very self-explanatory, while some are kind of like, I don't really get this, but I'll explain for you guys. You don't need to worry about that. So he was able to break it down to this fear, which number one, it talks about fear of losing. We know that you fear to lose money in the market. So whenever I experienced any of these things, I addressed it because I was able, because my dollars helped me to identify. Because when you say fear, there's a lot of fear. Which one are you having? So if you can able to detect the one you're having, then it's much easier to solve the problem because you know where the problem is. All right, just like you're having a certain problem probably in your home. All right, like let's say you have electricity and electrical issues. You know very well that okay, it's the circuit breaker. Or for those that really know about electricity, you know very well that if the problem is coming from, let's say, the switch. So you just go straight to the switch and fix the switch. You don't go around looking at the this or the transformers or this. You just know that it's the switch and you go straight forward to the street and fix it to the switch and fix it because you know where the problem is coming from. So same thing comes with this fear. You know where it's coming from. You go straight. So sometimes when I experience fear of losing, when I experience fear and I identify that, oh, the fear I'm having is fear of missing out actually, I know how to address it. So now I'll go further to you and tell you one of the all the fears and explain them to you. So fear of losing is actually you fear losing in the market. The first one and second one actually are very similar, but my Douglas, this is how Douglas kept it. So the fear of losing, you fear losing. Then for me, how I solved it was if I fear losing, I asked myself, what is why do I fear to lose? Then you go further, knowing that fear of losing is normal. All right. But now what we want to think about is why do I fear to lose? I'll tell you these things by how I solve them. I solve them through other traders and through my experience. Because one of the ways you know is that fear of losing, this is mostly going to be a very talk mostly. There's no really lot of it's because it's so psychology. Psychology is nothing to demonstrate. It's a teaching, all right? I'm teaching you psychology. You know, there's not going to be chats today. It's just going to be talk, and talk. So, but if you listen, you're going to get a lot of information. So, fear of losing. If all traders you've heard have told you that losses is inevitable, why do you fear that? It's just like death. I'm telling you right now that I don't really fear death because it's inevitable. I think it's not going to be reasonable for you to fear something that is inevitable, like death. Like death, when I mean death, I mean death. You can't fear death when it's inevitable. It must everybody will die. So for you even scared, instead you should embrace it. That's the best thing you can do with that is to love it. To find, even though you hate it, is to find way to love it, to find the good things about it. Because it's inevitable. You can't sit down fearing death your whole life because you fear your whole life till you die because it's gonna come anyway. So same thing you feel losing, of losing, sorry, of taking a loss. It's inevitable. Losses are inevitable in the market. So the best way is to know one of the ways to actually conquer things or conquer fears is to make it normal. See losing as normal. All right? See losing as a normal thing. If you begin to see it normal, you will solve those problems. Just like I think I should have been showing my face in this video, but it's fine. We have started the video so that you can really see my explanation and me explaining it very properly. All right? So you can't be afraid of losing when it's inevitable. Say that. Take it normal. And know that because you took a loss doesn't mean there's so many things, listening to other traders kind of like really help you a lot because it really helped me. So many people, like not so many people, just some few people, it tends to bring widen your horizon. Losing is inevitable in this market. And that because you took a loss doesn't mean you're an unprofitable trader. Because you took a series of losses doesn't mean you're an unprofitable trader. Alright, that's why we always advise to judge our profitability through a series of trades, not by one trade. All right, and that's the mistake a lot of traders make. They judge their profitability in just based on one trade, but meanwhile, it should be in a series of trade. All right, so that is it about fear of losing. So in summary, accept it. How do you accept it? See it normal. It's just like if you walk around in this world now. Let's say if everybody in this world now, if everybody in the world has only 3 fingers, are you aware that it is going to be normal because everybody has that, right? But let's say now, if you were born with these 5 fingers, if everybody has 3 fingers, and you yourself now with these your 5 fingers, 10 fingers you have, if everybody had each hand 3 fingers and the other hand 3 fingers, which is six altogether, and then you reduce your 10 fingers you're born with, you know that you'll be seen abnormal. Funny, right? You'll be seen abnormal, all right? Because majority of the people has only 6 fingers, and you're having 10. Just like back in if you're in Nigeria, or you know the history about Nigeria is in the western part of Africa. It was back in the days in the 1800s and 1900s. They are 1800 like precisely. There used to be and early 1900s. There used to be persecution of twins. All right, because it was not normal for you to give birth to 2 children. The normal thing was one child. So twins were seen as demonic act or demonic indulgence in human things. All right, but then due to education and all that kind of thing, we were able to know that it's just normal, it's a normal thing, and then you cannot see them killing twins anymore. It's the same thing with losing. See it normal. That's the way I saw it. I saw it normal. Fear of losing, it became normal to me. So I wasn't more afraid of it. Because when I lose, I'm like, it's normal. Every trader lose. Every beginner trader, experienced trader tell you they lose. So why you just think you're not going to lose? So that is it about fear of losing. I'm not going to stress a lot because I think it's very self-explanatory. Then fear of being wrong is almost the same thing. I've always seen like similar to the lose, because if you're wrong, you lose. All right. So same thing. The same advice I gave you on this fear of losing is the same thing I've used for the fear of being wrong. You can always be wrong in the market. All right, nothing is perfect in this market. No matter how top notch every conferences are aligned and everything is top notch, every signal aligned, it has happened to every trader, it's happened to me. Everything lined up. My strategy, you know very well, it's pure price action, and my best setup is usually when it's in the trend, and it touches the third, it gives me a third touch of the trend line in a support. If it's a downtrend in a resistance area, third touch of the trend line. Let me just draw a little bit for you. My perfect strategy. Let's say, okay, let's use the case of an uptrend. Market is trending upwards. All right, you see that? Good. And then this is a previous support area that turned resistance area that turned support, and then this is a third touch of the trend line with the same resistance that turned support. This is my perfect strategy, whereby third touch of trend line 1, 2, 3, and then maybe probably my entry is going to be my candlesticks or my chart patterns, and then I take it up. But guys, let me tell you, I've seen this kind of thing in line, and I took the trade, and the trade just went down. All right, so nothing is actually, that's what I call that action. Nothing is absolutely perfect in this market. You could still be aligned properly and you still take a loss. All right, so that's it. So nothing is wrong. Being wrong is normal. You just have to. That's where your risk management actually comes in. When you're wrong, your risk management is actually. I'm not going to touch about risk management, right? But I think I'll make a very pure, long, good video about risk management. All right, the one I posted previously, it's good, but I want to make it more sophisticated and like put more knowledge to it. All right, so it's going to be somehow as long as this video is going to be. Sorry guys. So that's it about being wrong. Then fear of missing out. We traders usually tend to always think that when we miss an opportunity. First of all, let me point something out. You know that trading made me start seeing opportunities in life. Hope you get trading. Because of trading, I said that at one time, what happened to me was one time I was in the queue for something, and after you think I came late, so I was in the queue, and actually the assignment, the thing they were giving out, got finished, and you know what I said to myself, don't really be an opportunity, and that thinking actually came from trading. Because whenever I miss a trade, I'm like, oh, there's going to be an opportunity. And because there's always another opportunity, I'm like, yeah, I see that. And guess what? After that, I got another opportunity for that thing they were giving out. Where did I get that myself from trading? So again, so it was from trading. So that's the thing about fear of missing out. Right? The most thing is you always fear that you're gonna miss out on a trade, which is even completely normal. Check traders, everything I'm telling you is normal here. Traders traders miss opportunity. I've missed a lot of opportunity in the market, but that shouldn't kill you. Opportunity. See, I was listening to one of our very popular trader in Nigeria here, good by the name Happy Forex, and he said since 7 years, 8 years ago, he's been trading. The same thing that's been happening 8 years ago is still what is happening today. No changes, no changes, just slight changes. So therefore, there's always opportunity. There's nothing to panic about. All right, there's always endless opportunity in the market. So take it, guys. Never fear to missing out because you always get another trade. And um don't take it don't put value a lot of value on a certain setup on a certain trade that's gonna be the one to change your life. It's gonna be the one to change everything. No, there's a lot of trades. And then the last one is the fear of leaving money on the table. Now I know this is what I will actually confuse you guys. What do this actually mean? It actually mean the act of just not doing anything. You didn't just take a trade. It's just or it means two things. One, you didn't just take a trade. Two, you you took a trade and got out quickly and you could all the money that could made you just saw the trade kept going down. Probably you were selling the market, so the trade kept going down, 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 and all this money you would have made. That's what I mean by leaving money on the table. Either you didn't take the trade, or you took the trade, or didn't maximize on the trade. That is a fear on its own. That's a fear on its own. So that was a part of psychology that concerns fear, and then I'll get into greed because greed is also an important one too. So now greed is not going to be divided. I know you guys are wondering probably will be divided like fear, but it's not going to be divided by fear. But we know that the source of greed. Let me just we know that the source of greed. What is the definition of greed? Greed is simply greed equals wanting more or selfish. Selfish. Let me put it selfish or wanting more. More. So that is actually greed. Selfish or wanting more. It's just that. That is the greed. But what I want to point out here is the things that greed produce in your trading, particularly trading. What greed can produce, particularly to your trading. That's why we'll get into the next um, aspect. So, what can greed? What can come out of greed? There are two major things that can come out of greed. Two major things that can come out of greed. One is over trading. Guys, what I'm talking about is the things that come out of greed. We know what greed is. Greed is simply just selfish or wanting more. All right. Now, these are the things in your trading, in particular. I'm talking about trading specifically. The things that greed give birth to. All right. I think let me write it there. All right. Let me. I think I'll clean this first of all. I'll just write it there. Things that greed give birth to. See that's part of it. Birth to. Wow, what's wrong with me? Birth to in trading. In trading. All right. That's what I'm going to talk about. Things like gives back to in trading. Good. Good. All right. Things that give that great give backs to in trading. So one of the things, you know, is one. One, I'll use I. Let me use A, right? A, over trading. B, over risking. Over leveraging. Risking. Over risking. Good. These things I'm writing here now is a step, and I want to give you guys step by step. So over trading and over risking, these are the things greed. We know what greed is. Greed is simply selfish or one more. Now let's find out the things that greed give birth to in trading, over trading and over risking. Because you have because usually it's because of greed that you're going to over trade. You believe because normally it makes sense to say if you take a lot of trades, you're gonna get a lot of money. You're gonna win a lot of trades, and that means make a lot of money. Or if you're gonna over if you really over risk, you're gonna make more because your lot size is higher. That means you're gonna make higher. But you're not actually always thinking about you're gonna lose higher too. All right, that's the funny thing about traders. You're not thinking about how you're gonna lose higher too. You're thinking about how you're gonna make higher. All right. So why am I pointing these things out? Is so that when you see any of these issues arising in your trading, you see yourself over trading, you see yourself over risking, you're going to be aware that this is an origin of greed. All right, or probably you have fear, you know this is the origins of fear, or these are the kind of fears that people a trader faces. There's no other fear you want to list out here now. It's fear of losing, fear of being wrong, fear of pissing off, fear of leaving money on the table. Those are the fears that you likely are to see in a trader appear. Most likely 100%, or let's say 99%, 98%, let's put it there, right? Just the 2% from probably any other type of fear. But these are the major ones written. I got this from Mike Douglas actually. Thanks to Mike Douglas. Same thing goes with greed. These are the origin of greed, over trading and over risking. All right. So if you have a problem with any of this over trading, you know, oh, it's greed. You see yourself over trading, know that oh, you're probably getting greedy here. Or you see yourself over risking, probably see oh, you're probably getting greedy here. All right. So that I think that I've done justice to that. So move to the next one. Am I? Yeah, I think I've done justice to the greed aspect over trading and over risking. These are the things that greed give birth to in your trading. All right. And sometimes these things they just go in hand in hand. Fear sometimes go in hand with greed. Right? Just like in the case of you lose a trade and then you're trying to get back the money you lost. All right, that is the fear of losing, and then by that fear of losing, it also reflects greed. You start over, and which the origin one of the origins of greed is over trading. I don't know, you get me. You see yourself, you're trying to you lose the money in trade. You got a lost, and because you got the lost, you're trying to make back the money you lost. Therefore, which one is that? That is fear. Fear of what? Fear of losing. And that fear of losing will go in hand, start generating some things that's from greed, which is over trading. Because you want to get back what you've lost. You get me? So that is it. That's it. You've not accepted that losing is part of the game. So because of that, you become selfish, which is a part of greed, which is greed, and because of that, you start over trading. Let's go to the next one, which is patience. Patience is very explanatory, right? These things I'm listing down there so that you can. This is like a guide. Let me put it there. This is a guide. Let me put it there. Let me make it bigger. Make it bigger. No? All right. Make it bigger. Guide to trading psychology. I think this is how it should be. Good. Good. Guide to trading psychology. So this is just like a guide for you. This is just like a guide for you. So whenever you're experiencing all this, you come here, know, okay, what is this? Okay, I'm over trading. Oh wow, this is an origin of greed. All right, I think I need to deal on my greed. You can, oh, I'm over risking. Oh, this origin is actually from greed too. Okay, you know where it's coming from, greed, and it's just simple. All right, I just want to make it simple for you guys. Then we'll go to the next one, patience. Patience in market. Everyone preaches about patience, 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 patience. I think in life we need to be patient in everything. All right, everything takes time. Everything takes time. Nothing just boom blows out of the air big. All right, it's like I talked about atomic habit. Nothing. Every house is so started from small. Every human being started from small. Everything. Every tree started from little. Every animal started from little. Nothing ever just blows up. All right, that's what they call overnight success in terms of like success scenario. So patience is key to trading. Being patient. Patient with what? Patient with the market for your setup. It pays, guys. I'm telling you guys. I used to sit down that time and be thinking, how does that pay? How do these people do it? But believe me, it pays because you know what? You know what? See, listen, guys. What pays you in the market is forget about the goal. All right, forget about your goal to make, to get your payout in profits. Forget about the goal to make so profit before the end of the month, before the end of the year, before the end of the week, whatever your goal is. Goals are like results. All right, they are an outcome. Goals are like an outcome of something. Now, what led to that goal was something. It's just like the law of cause and effect. It's that goal. That goal is what. So that what I'm saying, just like the course of the law of cause and effect. That goal was something. God let that goal happening. So, so what I'm trying to say here is that we mostly try to focus on the goal when we should be focusing on what will lead to that goal. Let's say, for example, you want to lose weight now. Now, losing weight is your goal, but something is going to lead you for your weight to be lost, to reduce. Sorry. All right. What is that? Exercising. You're eating. You're exercising. So I think you should be more focused on the input that's going to bring out the output. Input and output. What the input is what the output is what the output will be. So these things I'm listing here, these are the things trading psychology helps you going to help you in that aspect too. Because at the end of the day, it's about following your rules. Your rules are those processes that lead to a successful, profitable trader. So it's like your trading psychology is going to really help you a lot in that. Following your rules in what? In your trading strategy and your risk management. That's why I say psychology is the main part of trading. The most important. If that one goes out, the rest are kind of like shaky. The least important is the strategy actually. I'm telling you. So you see people trade a lot of very not use I won't call them useless, but so for money, so weird, but yeah, they're making money. Main things you're making money. Alright? If like be trading freaking Bollinger Band or whatever, as far as you're making money, good. But what I've noticed in trading is that so far as you're disciplined to your strategy, you always make it. You always be profitable. No matter the strategy. That's why now I've never actually bashed people on strategy, but and that's what I noticed. So very much guys, I think this video is quite very too long. I don't want to make it too long. I think it's almost close to an hour, let's say close to 45, 50 minutes. So guys, I'm going to close here. I'm going to probably see if I can stress more on patience. Alright? Because I was really trying to see how I can talk about patience a lot, but patience is quite just very simple in my head. And sometimes it might be very hard for you guys, but it's so simple in my head. Simple, be patient. All right, so thank you very much guys for watching up to this point. I'll be very glad and like and subscribe if you can reach this point of the channel of this video. Sorry, I'm gonna see you guys next week. I always post every week. and I'd like you guys to hold me accountable if I don't post. Thank you very much, guys. Peace out.